especially at a big school like Bell, but he works with the middle school team.
He is a middle school coach.
He does the middle school team. He builds them to be fundamentally sound, and they play the same offense, same defenses. So when they step into high school, where there's usually a huge adjustment period, it's almost like they're a Class A school. A lot of those girls have already been moved up, and if you look on probably their starting 5 or at least 6 man, they have a young lady that's an 8th grader,
yes,
Redmond, who, I'm sure started in middle school, but she either starts at the high school level or she gets a lot of minutes.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And, we've seen David do this over the years. He goes down and works with those middle school kids. We saw him doing 5th and 6th grade one year.
Yeah.
And that's how you build a program to last.
Yeah, that's just not, you have a couple of good groups come through. Yeah. And then you don't, but when you continue to just take care of making teams fundamentally sound, knowing what your program expects, running the same type of offenses and defenses, by the time they get in high school, they're ready to go.
Well, and, he had he was a benefactor of having the first generational player in the 52nd district. He had Macy Morris, in the early,
one of the best ever come out of this area.
Teens, and, just was a phenomenon. And then we saw, an amazing run there. We've talked about it, doing these ladies' games, that, the 52nd district was just amazing, 4 or 5 years ago with the talent level that was in it.
I agree.
All right, let's take a look at the 2025-26 version of the Bell County Bobcats. Coached by David Teague. They have a 20-7 record on the year. Bell County averages 55.44 points per game, only giving up 46.1. They're shooting right at 40% from the field. They take a lot of inside shots.
Because they're big, they're long, and that's, they prefer to score in the paint because they can.
Yeah, and only don't take a lot of threes, and they're averaging 31.5%. Their percentage is 31.5%. Free throw shooting, paltry, like 63.3. But, Vicki, they are glass cleaners.
Yeah, they dominate the board. You've got, as we said, 2 young ladies with Lamb and Redmond, or Barton, averaging, of course, Lamb 14, Barton 9. And then you have a Miracle who starts 4. I mean, that's part of the key of beating Bell County, I think, is
you got to get on the boards.
You have
and neutralize.
Now,
it.
You may not be able to out-rebound them because, 37 rebounds a game is just domination. But you got to try to limit them to one shot because many of those rebounds are offensive rebounds, and they're getting easy putbacks.
No question.
I think that's a key for this Green Dragon team to have a chance against this number 1 seed, is that you've got to limit those second shot opportunities and really try to get on the boards and not give them, you don't want to be on your side one and done, and you don't want them taking 3 and 4 shots at the basket.
Well, no, if you do, you're going to get run out of the gym. But the thing the Lady Dragons have, Vicki, going against them, they don't have a big post game at all.
Yeah, so, we're very undersized.
Very undersized, and, we have to rely on some young ladies to get in there and just battle. So the key to Harlan staying in this game and having a chance to win, Harlan's got to block out, and they've got to block out on every possession. If they don't, they're going to find themselves in a big hole tonight because, like you said, 38 rebounds or 37 rebounds as an average is phenomenal.
Yeah, we don't see that a lot. And as you said, we've been doing it a long time, and that's really high for any team.
Yeah, that's high for boys.
Or even men. Yeah, for boys. So let's look at individual players. We talked a little bit about the senior Lamb. And coming in 19 points, 14 rebounds, one of the best players in the 13th region, 52% from the field. Takes a few threes, not many, 29%, and a good free throw shooter at 70. You got the second, it's a Batman Robin type thing. You've got Allen and she comes in averaging 16 points, 2 rebounds. She's their three-point shooter.
Yes.
She takes a lot of threes. If they're going to be taken tonight, probably going to come from her. 37% from the three-point line and 39% from the field goal, just her overall 2s and 3 field goal percentage, and then 67% from the free throw line. Sophomore Miracle, 4 points, 4 rebounds, just a good solid sophomore, giving you good minutes, a few points, and got to keep her off the board. She also can get some boards at 33% from the field, 30 from the three-point line, struggles from the free throw line at 55%. Then they start a freshman, Bristol Jordan, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 38% from the field, 35 from the three-point line, and really struggles from the free throw line at 29%. And then we talked a little about the junior Barton, 7 points, 9 rebounds a game. 32% from the field, 33 from the three-point line, and 67% from the free throw line. And then you have to mention, as we said, a middle school 8th grader, Briley Redmond, 3 points, 3 rebounds, but shoots 43% from the field.
Yeah, that's a heck of a stat there for a young player like Redmond. But again, Vicki, that's what Coach Teague does. He goes down and starts developing talent early, and it's showing with that player, with Redmond, being able to get those type of minutes and being that big of a factor in this number 1 seed in Bell County. All right, we got about 11 and a half minutes before we get this first game underway. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and we're going to take a look at your Harlan Lady Dragons on 105.1 WTUK FM Sports, Green Dragon Radio.
This election, Harlan County needs steady leadership and strong conservative values. Bobby Crider is running for Harlan County Judge Executive on the Republican ticket, a proven leader who believes in faith, family, and hard work. Bobby Crider is committed to protecting our community, supporting local jobs, and making responsible decisions with taxpayer dollars. He understands Harlan County, its people, and what it takes to move us forward without forgetting where we came from. On primary election day, vote Republican. Vote Bobby Crider for Harlan County Judge Executive. Leadership you trust, values you share, pride in Harlan County. Bobby Crider for Harlan County Judge Executive.
This is our home, our community, and our future. Austin Miller is running for 1st District Magistrate because he believes local government should work for the people, not politics. Austin stands for conservative values, fiscal responsibility, and strong families. As magistrate, he'll lead with integrity and put our district first. This Republican primary, vote Austin Miller for 1st District Magistrate because our district deserves principled leadership. Paid for by the committee to elect Austin Miller.
Hey Harlan County, this is Trent Noah here, asking you to remember our dream, Harlan County Clean. We live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Do your part to keep it clean. Don't litter. Discard of your garbage responsibly at home and in your vehicle. Don't forget to recycle your cardboard, aluminum, and metal. You can drop off those items free of charge at the Harlan County Recycling Center at Baxter. Call 573-9423 for more information. This is Trent Noah, reminding you to remember our dream, Harlan County Clean.
Since 1962, Harlan and surrounding areas have come to appreciate the hometown services offered at Southern Wholesale, offering everything from paint, plumbing, flooring, electrical, appliances, hardware, lumber, tools, and everything in between. You don't have to drive out of town for your home improvement needs. Southern Wholesale has it all at 2 locations to serve you, located in Harlan and Cumberland. Give them a call today at 573-4915 in Harlan and 589-5111 in Cumberland.
And welcome back, everyone, to Bell County High School for the 52nd District Tournament in 2026. We got the girls up first, and it's the Harlan Lady Dragons traveling down to Bell County as the 4 seed, Vicky, to take on the number 1 seed, the Bell County Lady Bobcats. Now we're going to take a look at your Harlan Lady Dragons. They're coached by Mackenzie Varner. The Lady Dragons have an 8-19 record on the year, averaging only 49.95 points per game, giving up 55.95, shooting 31.8% from the field, 28.8 from behind the arc, 65.5 from the free throw line, and the Lady Dragons are pulling down 28 boards a game.
You know what helps with that? You just round up.
Yeah, I know.
It makes it's not a tongue twister.
I used to do that.
I round everything up, so it just makes it easier. So let's look at your Lady Green Dragons. They're led by the senior, Cheyenne Reimer. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 39% from the field, 30 from the three-point line, and 71% from the free throw line. So, you know, her points went down 1 point, but her rebounds went down 1, but her averages went up. You know, to me, she just being smarter, taking better shots, and hitting those shots better than she did before. And that 71%, she upped her free throw like 3 or 4 points from where she was.
And, Vicky, you know, we got to mention the last game Cheyenne played.
Yeah. Showtime.
A 45-point performance and 14 boards.
And here's the thing. They were without Patience and Campbell. And I mean, it wasn't that it's that she just had to take the lead, and in her defense, she did not take ill-advised shots.
No.
She didn't take too many shots. She took good shots, and she always tried to include all her teammates. They're young, but she put them in good situations where they had good shots. She was giving assists, and I mean, just true leadership is what we saw the other night from Cheyenne. And I was so impressed with her to not just say, hey, I'm going to shoot all the shots because that's the only way we can win, because we got 2 starters out.
Exactly.
Who produce a lot of points. And she didn't do that, and I was just really impressed with her play and leadership abilities.
Well, and like you said, Vicky, she carried the team to that victory. And, you know, that being said, I saw a lot of growth with Patton and Manning, just taking a step forward and being more invested, in the offense. You know, most of the time it's pass, and take a couple of dribbles and then give it up right quick. You know, they really, were instrumental in the game as well, I thought. And again, I thought it was because of Cheyenne's leadership.
Well, it was. She was constantly talking to them, telling them, okay, do this or that. That was good. Great job. You can do this. You know, and it was a lot of encouragement and instructing them on the floor, and they really took to that and played well together as a team and came out with that victory. So, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. And I think that game should help a lot with this game, because those young ladies, even though a couple of them may not be starting, they still are going to get lots of minutes because we have a short bench. And we are prone to foul trouble.
Yeah. Especially going against bigger post players that we don't have.
Right. Yeah. And that should give them more. I think they'll be more confident going into this tournament, because it's just like anything else. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and adjustment when you just start playing high school basketball compared to middle school, is where they just came from.
Right.
But it also, there's a big step up when it's tournament time.
Oh, yes.
I mean, when you go from regular season and now you walk into a game, you're playing the number 1 seed, and you know that if we don't win this game, our season is over.
You pack up the uniforms, get ready for softball.
So I think that game really will help them in this game tonight to be more productive and more entwined with what the team's doing.
All right, now let's take a look at individual players.
Got Cheyenne. We said Cheyenne Reimer. Now we've got Patience Wins back. Great news. We also have Campbell back. Both of them had some injuries, and Patience was sick.
Yes.
I'm glad to see she's out there and ready to play. And then Campbell had an injury, but they're both here tonight, ready to to come out fighting. Patience is a sophomore. She averages 12 points, 5 rebounds a game, 26% from the field, 26 from the three-point line. She is one of our major three-point shooters. Her, Campbell, and Cheyenne take most of the threes.
Right.
And she shoots 68% from the free throw line. Then you have another sophomore, Addison Campbell. Addison upped her point totals. She averages double figures, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 30% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and she's our best free throw shooter at 80%.
You know, I talked to Coach Varner the other night about Addison, and I said, you really got to, kind of feel for her because she's played out of position all year.
Yeah, and took to it and done really well.
Yes.
She's down there, and tonight's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because she's really a guard.
And
but she's going to have to play forward. She's going to have to go down there and take herself kind of out of being able to take three-point shots and get out on the perimeter because she has to be underneath to rebound, to run the offense, and do the hard things that usually people her size
don't do.
And her whole career, she's never played under there. And especially when you're already undersized and you're playing Bell County, who has a couple girls 6 foot something.
Yes.
So, yeah, I've been very impressed with her adjusting and doing what it takes to be a team player, and that's what you need. You have Reagan Goodman, the senior. She's kind of our rebounder. She leads the team with 6. Well, her and Cheyenne has 7. But Goodman averages 6'6". She's been consistent all year. She's going to at least give you 6 points, and she's going to give you 6 rebounds.
Well, and she's another young lady, Vicki, that's sort of played out of position and been asked to do a lot of things that she's not comfortable with, but she's really stepped up, and I think she's by far the most improved player on this team.
She is,
and has really been sort of the glue to keep this group together because, like you said, she's consistent. She's always going to give you 6 to 10 points a game, and she's always going to give you from 5 to 8, 9 rebounds a game.
And she's been asked where her having handles and taking care of the basketball and doing a lot of the dribbling and it's not something she's real comfortable with, and she's gotten a whole lot better this year. And she's been asked because Patience and Campbell have been hurt, or foul trouble. She has to help bring the ball up, and that is something that she don't usually do. But she has done a really good job. I've seen major improvement in her ball handling skills.
Well, and you think about that too. That takes a toll on her as far as stamina.
Yeah,
is to have to bring the ball up and then go down and battle underneath.
Yeah.
So it's been a tough year for her, but I thought she's just done an amazing job and wanted to mention that this evening.
And you have our starting 5 would be Shelby Doan, the senior. And here's something, 1 point, and she has upped her rebounds to 3. She was at 1.
She had 2 blocks the other night in the same possession.
But like I said, she has cheered, she can tumble, and she can jump. Even though she's the tiniest girl, she has a vertical leap.
All right, we got 25 seconds before we get this one underway. We're going to take a break, get our national anthem, come back, give you keys to the game, and our starting lineups on 105.1 to be a TUK FM Sports Green Dragon Radio.
We are thrilled to announce that Front Porch Medical is expanding and opening a brand new location right here in the community. Our practice has grown so much thanks to your support, and we cannot wait to continue providing the care, confidence, and comfort you deserve, all in a beautiful new space. At our new location, located at 420 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Harlan, we'll proudly offer a full range of services, including primary care and sick visits, lab work and testing, medical weight loss treatments, Botox and lip filler, DOT physicals, driver vision testing, and typical medical clinic services you already trust us with, and much more. Stop by today or call us at 606-621-0754 or 606-273-1139. Front Porch Medical, simplify your health care on your schedule.
SECRE, or Southeast Kentucky Rehabilitation Industries, is a nonprofit organization. Their primary purpose is to provide qualified personnel, facilities, and related services for persons with disabilities, enabling them to obtain and to be successful in maintaining competitive employment. They provide their partners and customers with competitive pricing on quality products that meet the expectations of a globalized market. For more information, call their Pineville office, 606-337-5222, or go to sekri.org.
Howard Heating and Air Conditioning, your authorized Amana dealer. Howard Heating and Air Conditioning specializes in heat pumps, central heating and cooling, replacement systems, and new installations. Phone 573-2944 for Howard Heating and Air Conditioning, your authorized Amana dealer. When it's time to replace your heating and cooling system, remember Howard Heating and Cooling, 573-2944. Building or remodeling, Howard Heating and Air Conditioning, 573-2944, your authorized Amana dealer.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Kelly Wilson, your local attorney right here in Harlan County. For over 25 years, I've been dedicated to helping folks like you with medical malpractice and car wrecks. For nearly 3 decades, you have trusted me with your legal needs, and I want to say thank you. Your support not only fuels my practice, but also helps me and my fellow local attorneys give back to our schools, students, and community. To all of our local teams, best of luck. We'll be cheering you on every step of the way.
And welcome back, everyone. Now let's get our starting lineups. First, for the Harlan Lady Dragons.
And your Bell County Lady Cats. Up first, we'll introduce the starting lineups for the Lady Dragons.
Now for your Harlan Lady Dragons.
Starting at guard, sophomore, number 11.
A sophomore guard, number 11, averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds a game, Addison Campbell.
Starting at guard, sophomore, number 24.
A sophomore, number 24, 12 points, 5 rebounds a game, Patience Wynn. A senior wearing number 5, 1.3 rebounds a game, Shelby Doan. A senior, number 33, 6 points, 6 rebounds a game, Reagan Goodman. And rounding out your starting 5, senior, number 21, 17 points, 7 rebounds a game, Cheyenne Reimer.
Lady Dragons will be the visitors tonight, and they will be in their Kelly Green uniforms, white numerals and black trim. Now the lights go out for the home team and number 1 seed, the Bell County Lady Bobcats.
Lady Cats. Starting at guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 3.
A 5'7" freshman. She wears number 3, averaging 3.7 points per game, Bristol Jordan.
Starting at forward, a 5'7" sophomore, number 22.
Number 22, a 5'7" sophomore, averages 4 points per game, Aubrey Miracle.
Starting at guard, a 5'4" junior.
A 5'4" junior, number 4. She averages 2 points a game, Lila Scarce.
Starting at center, a 6'4" senior.
A 6'4" senior, she wears 00. She's the leading scorer on the team. Carrie Lamb, she averages 19 a game. And rounding out the starting 5, number 2, the 3-point specialist, averaging 16 points a game, Navia Allen. Bell County coached by David Teague, and they have a 20-7 record on the year.
Keys to the game, Mike. I think it all comes down to rebounding. You got to limit Bell to one-shot opportunities, stay out of foul trouble, and take care of the basketball. Limit those turnovers tonight.
You have to, Vicky.
You have to.
You have
Turnovers and rebounds, that's where it's at.
There's no question about it. They've got to get in there, and they have to block out. If they don't block out, Bell County is going to shoot till they score. All right. It's going to be Goodman to tip it up against Lamb. And, of course, it goes to Bell County in backcourt. They'll put it in play. Allen will bring it up, and we're underway here in the 52nd District Girls Tournament from Bell County High School.
Looks like a 1-2-2 zone for Harlan.
Jordan
And we're not in front.
Campbell.
Had 2 people there, but playing behind her.
Open 3 from Goodman, no good. Reimer on the weak side, shot no good, but she's going to draw a foul and go to the line. Vicky, again, weak side rebounding from Cheyenne Reimer, her specialty.
She just knows where that ball is going to come off. Again, she shoots 70% from the line. That was on number 3, Jordan. That'll be her first, team first.
Reimer's free throw. Nope. In and out.
Got to take advantage of Charity stripe. Points are going to be hard to come by with this team who plays really good defense.
1 of 2 at the line for Reimer. Bell County with a 2-1 lead, and they turn it over. It goes out of bounds. It'll be back to Harlan.
I like the point comes out, puts a little ball pressure. They weren't expecting it because we'd kind of packed it back on that first set and causes the first turnover is going to go to Bell.
Goodman puts it in play. Over to Wynn. She'll walk it up. Bell County man-to-man. Wynn works down the right side, gets a pick from Goodman, picks up her dribble. Now Goodman has it. Finds Campbell. Campbell gets picked. Back to Goodman. Goodman open again. This is a 3. Good! Reagan Goodman knocks down the 3 to give the Lady Dragons a 4-2 lead.
Lamb just let her shoot, and she makes her pay.
1 minute gone here in the first quarter. Scarce gets it over to Allen. Now back to Jordan, looks inside, can't get it in there. Scarce has it, now back to Jordan. Lamb comes out top. Over to Allen, Allen looks inside, Lamb cuts. Nice pass, shot up and in for number 22, Aubrey Miracle. They did a little high-low action.
Well, weak side out of position. You've got to be over there.
Harlan tried to get a transition opportunity there, and Reagan Goodman had a beautiful opportunity for a pass, and it just got deflected out of bounds. But a great thought. Harlan had it set up for a bucket.
Yeah, they get out of transition quickly. Just couldn't make it work.
Shelby Doan gets the inbounds pass over to Wynn on the left wing. She'll pull up for 3. Nope, not this time. Rebound goes to Lamb. Goodman cannot go over her back. She'll foul out in the first quarter if she tries that. Jumper out of the right corner. Good by Allen.
She's their 3-point shooter. You cannot leave her wide open.
Bell County, 7-4 lead. Harlan in the front court. Reimer has it blocked by Lamb, and it's going to go off of Reimer. Lamb did a great job getting the block and having it go off of Reimer.
Got to get some ball fakes in there, Mike, or even look to pass to get her off balance.
You got to try to get her off your feet for sure. Allen gets it to Scarce.
First turnover for Harlan.
Miracle pull up 3 off the left side. In and out, no good. Lamb on the rebound, shot up, and she's going to get a foul. As Reimer's going to pick up that foul. Again, Vicky, Harlan doesn't block her out.
You got to get a body on her.
And you got to move her.
But I also think Reimer really maybe her hands needed to be more up. She initiated contact.
Yes.
Lamb did.
Lamb's free throw, no good. She'll have 1 more. Seven to 4. Now 8-4. Bell County brings backcourt pressure, and Harlan just about throws it away, and Bell County will get the tip. It'll stay with Harlan. They'll have another 10 seconds to try to get it across midcourt. Goodman fires it up to Doan into front court. Now Campbell comes to get it. Over to Wynn. She bluffs a shot from the logo. Campbell has it. Now to Wynn. Wynn splits the defenders in the lane. Shot up and no. Lamb. Easy rebound for the center. 8-4. Bell County on the attack. Allen drives. Blocked by Goodman out of bounds.
Nice timing by Goodman. We know that that's one of the things she does really well is blocking shots.
She had a couple the other night.
She just got to be careful. You cannot afford to get in foul trouble tonight.
And we get a walking call on Allen. Did a little hop step.
We did a better job of closing out on the perimeter. That time she decided the defense was too close and that she was going to take it in. And another turnover. That's 2 for Bell.
Harlan gets it in to Campbell, and now we're going to get a foul. Lamb is going to go over the back of Reimer. Nice job by Reimer. Drawing that foul.
Yeah, they've got Lamb back there in the pressure on the transition press, just playing center field, Mike, but this time she bodied up on Reimer.
Campbell gets a pick, looks to drive, and then tries to go back and get the pass to Goodman. It goes out of bounds. It'll be last touch by Bell County. Harlan will regain the possession.
That'll be Lamb's first, team second.
3 minutes gone. 8-4, Bell County on their home court with the lead. Out front, Doan wide open. Bell County backs off her. Now, Wynn looks over the defense. Splits defenders, looks to drive. Cut off. Now Goodman has it. Top of the key 3. Nope. Off the front of the iron. Reimer and Wynn go for it. Wynn comes away with it.
Nice job getting that second opportunity.
And Wynn lets a 3 go and it doesn't draw iron. Number 22 checks in the game. Talay Manning for Harlan. Shelby Doan will come out.
Manning's going to take her spot at the top of that point. She's very aggressive and quick at the top, very similar to Doan.
Allen brings it across the timeline, hands off to number 1 in the game. That's Redmond. That's Briley Redmond. Allen open 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound, and Bell County comes away with it. Aubrey comes up with it. Over to Lamb for the bucket.
Harlan has to put a body on people. You just can't wait for it to come off. They're too good of a rebounding team.
Campbell tries to get it over to Reimer. Reimer lets it go out of her hand, but it'll be Bell County basketball. Reimer did knock it away, but turnover Harlan.
Both teams now with 2 turnovers here at the midway point of the first quarter.
Number 1, Briley Redmond, in for number 4, Scarce.
Now she's the 8th grader, averaging 3 points, 3 rebounds a game.
In the corner, they go to Allen. Allen dumps it down. Shot blocked. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I thought Goodman had a great block.
Harlan's weak side is killing them right now. Most of their opportunity from weak side either not coming over or late coming over.
At the line, this is Redmond. Free throw good.
That'll be Reagan's first, team second. Redmond comes in the game. She shoots.
This is
51%.
But again, Vicki, Harlan doesn't block out. Redmond gets it back. Now Allen has it. Over to Jordan. Jordan looks to drive, and it's knocked away by Wynn. Bell County regains the possession. Off the wing for 3. No good. Rebound. Bell County shot.
Oh my no goodness. Way. All ball.
Wow.
Come on.
I mean, Harlan, again, Vicki, is not blocking out.
I thought they did a better job there. But when you have one person break down and not block out and the ball comes to that other person.
Yeah.
But I did think that she turned and defended well. I didn't think it was a foul.
They had somebody in the vicinity, I'll agree. Number 1 checks in for Harlan. That's Tori Sunday. Has played well the last 3-4 games, as Goodman will have to take a seat. Vicki, I think that was her second foul.
I thought they called that on Manning. Was it Goodman or Manning?
I don't see anything up on. I don't see any fouls over there on Manning. Manning open 3, no way long. Sunday comes away with a rebound, gets it to Reimer, but it's knocked away, and Bell County comes up with it. And we're going to get a foul. Again, Harlan charged with a foul. It's their 4th. 13-4, Bell County.
It's going to be on Patton.
No, it's Manning. Patton's not out
Manning.
there. Shot up, no. And Bell County, wow. Thought that was off Bell, and they went for it. Still couldn't come up with it, and then the ball goes back to Bell County. Inbound. Around the horn they go. Allen goes inside. Lamb kicks it back out. Allen 3 off the wing. Nope. Rebound. Redmond just outfights Wynn. And Wynn's going to pick up the foul.
No, they're going to call that. Oh, she came over the back.
Correction, you're exactly right. They did call that on Redmond.
That'll be her first. Team third.
Harlan with the basketball. Tries to get it to Wynn. Wynn triple team. Crosses the timeline. Knocked away, and she's trapped. Now Campbell comes away with it. Campbell drives. Floater in the lane, up and no good. Rebound tipped. Campbell gets her own rebound. It's blocked by Lamb. Out to Allen. Allen drives, goes up, shot no good. Rebound, Campbell for Harlan. Over to Reimer. Reimer splits defender in the lane, and we get a walk on Reimer.
Got out of control there when the defense caught up. Don't blame her. I probably wouldn't have tried to shoot it again over Lamb. She's blocked, 2 or 3 already in the game.
Number 4, Scarce checks back in. Redmond will come out for Coach David Teague. 13-4, Bell County already with a 9-point lead. Allen. Lamb walked, no call, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against number 1, Tori Sunday.
Lady Dragons fouls on number 1. Sunday, her second personal foul. 15 foul.
That'll be her second. Team 5th, so next couple minutes, Bell will be in the double bonus.
Lamb hits the first, 14-4.
A good free throw shooter at 70%.
And just like that, she misses, but Harlan cannot come up with the rebound. Inside, Lamb for the bucket. Nice pass. Bell County trapping Wynn, and they get a reach. It's going to go on number 3. That's Jordan. Only the 4th team foul against Bell.
That'll be her second.
And we're going to get substitutions for Bell. Number 10, Olivia Brown checks in the game.
Bell.
Along with Campbell. Looks to trigger it in, gets it to Wynn. Wynn back to Campbell. Campbell picks her dribble up. Got to have help. Reimer comes to get it. Gets it over the timeline. Minute 48. Reimer in the corner. Patton fires a shot. No. Rebound. Lamb tips it over to Brown. And now they get it back to Lamb. Lamb looks for a guard and gets it to Allen. She'll bring it across at the 130 mark.
Had a good look. Inside kick out.
Looking for Lamb in the high post. Can't get it to her.
You got to play some.
Allen works down the right side now. Inside. Nice high-low to Lamb. Lamb drives down the lane. Kicks it out for a 3. Nope. But Bell County follows the shot. Scarce gets her own rebound off to Lamb and a bucket.
Harlan rebounding, absolutely killing them. No blocking out. And listen, Mike, that's been something that we've talked about all year, is that Harlan doesn't block out like they should. And when that happens, you end up with, especially if you're playing a team like this, they're going to get several opportunities, especially if they're the type of team that do the fundamental things that they should by following their shot.
Reminder that artificial
103 left, as I had a little mishap. 18-4, Bell County.
Looks like they're staying in this pressure press with a diamond and 1.
And we're going to get a... Bell County's just doing a great job double teaming.
Well, they're keeping the ball pressure on, and they know that's effective and has been throughout this year against Harlan. Is a lot of ball pressure, and that's what they're doing. even with a lead.
Brown with the basketball over to Allen. Under a minute here in the first quarter. 18-4. Inside, Lamb cuts to the bucket and gets the points.
Just too easy for Lamb. She's having a field day. If they can get it into her, we can't stop her.
Harlan gets it off to Campbell. Campbell moves through traffic. Floater in the lane. Good. Campbell with the bucket. 20-6. Bell County quickly going the other way. Scarce to Lamb. Lamb drives the lane, and it's her second foul.
Campbell's really good at that, setting people up for the charge, and she gets her, and that's a key to come out of this first quarter with 2 fouls on Lamb.
20.8 seconds left. Bell County 20, Harlan 6. Harlan with the basketball. If they could get a bucket here before the quarter, it would be nice, and they throw it away in the backcourt. Bell County misses the layup, but the rebound goes back to the Lady Bobcats, but Harlan comes away with a steal. We get a foul in backcourt in the quarter and 2 shots.
Yeah, well, they're in the double bonus also. Nice recovery by the Lady Dragons when they tried to kick. A great job of getting out there and deflecting, stealing the pass, giving Harlan an opportunity here with 10 seconds in the game.
Win.
Or in the quarter.